Hi, I want to welcome everybody here to the Horde Athletic Complex, about a half mile west of the Andrew College campus here in Cuthbert, Georgia, for today's game between the Andrew College Fighting Tigers and the Bisons. I believe they're the Bisons from Southern Union State. We got starting lineups here for both teams. For the visitors first, leading off and playing center field will be number 18, John Michael Reed. Batting second and playing short will be number 5, Joey Jordan. Batting third and playing right will be number 21, Jackson Hesterly. Batting fourth, playing left field, will be number 58, Taylor Craven. Batting fifth will be the first baseman, number 24, Trevin Bolden. Batting sixth and doing the DH, number 31, Javier Lopez. Batting seventh and doing the catcher, number 29, Chase Hall. Batting eighth, playing second, will be number 7, Hunter Stubbs. Batting eighth and playing third will be number 10, Trey Davis. And on the mound will be number 23, Cooper Criswell. For your Fighting Tigers, sorry, not Lady Fighting Tigers. Leading off will be number 3, and playing second base, Jalen Thomas. Batting second will be the left fielder, number 7, Josh Peters. Batting third will be the first baseman, number 6, Mike Branch. I believe we're fixing to play the national anthem here in just a second, so we'll stand up, pause. All right, let me finish the starting lineups here. Got a standoff going on. Umpire put an end to that pretty quickly. Again, batting third baseman, number 6, Mike Branch. Batting fourth, playing right field, number 5, Jake McFarland. Batting fifth, doing the DH, and number 27, Spencer Nelson. Batting sixth and doing the catch, and number 8, Chris Schwarzer. Batting seventh and playing center field, number 17, Jimmy Fackler. Batting eighth, playing first base, be Connor Nally. And batting ninth, Andrew Compton, the shortstop. We're going to have to cut off the music every now and then because YouTube will kick us out. On the mound, number 28, Reagan Anderson. Again, every now and then I'm going to turn off the mics. Again, walk up songs, and everything else like that. The music, if it's copyrighted, YouTube will kick us out. See, we got 33 watching. If you want to shout out over there, it says "Say Something" over there on the right hand side. Let us know you're tuned in. All right, back here in the action. I was talking to Andrew Lowry, our maintenance guy. Reagan Anderson walks John Michael Reed to lead off the inning. That'll bring up shortstop number 5, Joey Jordan. Nobody on. One man on, nobody out. Reagan Anderson on the mound. Reed with not a huge lead. First pitch stays inside. Umpire appears to be a little bit tight. Beautiful day out here, nice and sunny. Breeze not too bad. Here with Connor Capps and Kenneth Williams and McCade Bush and Jamisha Carr. Jamisha out taking pictures. Ground ball to JT. Comes in unable to handle it though. And everybody will be safe. Tried to take the short hop, couldn't pick it. Kick away. Assuming they're going to call that an error. Well, the Bison got runners at first and second, nobody out, and that'll bring up the right fielder, number 21, Jackson Hesterly. Anderson has his sign. Hits him. Well, bases are loaded. For the left fielder, number 58, Taylor Craven. Big old fella. All right, Michael Branch, shout out from Lakeland, Florida today from Mike Branch Sr. I figured you'd be tuned in, Mr. Branch. Tigers off to a rough start here. Walk, error, and a hit by pitch. And cleanup hitter is now up with the bases loaded. Reagan will go from the full windup. First pitch to Craven is low. Got to be a dozen Major League Scouts out here today. The 1-0 pitch stays inside. This umpire's going to be tight, I see. Schwartzer wants to talk. 2-1 pitch. Catch the outside corner, 2-2 now. Two pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss. Big out right there for Reagan. How to bring up the first baseman, number 24, Trevin Bolden. All right, so Bolden will step in. Bolden, a left-handed thrower. Right-handed hitter. Base still loaded, but one out now. Catch the outside corner for strike one. The 0-1. Big swing at a curveball. Reagan quickly out ahead, no balls and 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases loaded. Bolden at the plate. The 0-2 from Reagan. Rolled up there to JT, going to try and turn it over. Over to Compton. Oh, and here comes the throw home. And we must have slid around the tag. So, Bolden out on a fielder's choice, 4-6. They're unable to complete the double play. And the runner at second, Joey Jordan, never stopped and slid in. Way little home fans over here giving the umpire the business. I'm to bring up the DH, number 31, Javier Lopez, famous name, longtime catcher for the Braves. So there's 2 outs. Bolden at first. First pitch to Lopez. Stays inside. A 1-0 pitch. Hammered down the third base line, but foul. Last I heard. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Anderson throws to first. Bolden back. The 1-2 pitch, hammered, fair. Bolden on his horse. Bolden. Ball got hung up in the fence down there. Josh Peters raised his arms. Well, the left fielder held up his arms as a ball that was stuck. I don't know. Josh should have not. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to rule here. I thought the play was dead when the left fielder raised his arms. The field umpire should go out and check that to make sure. Southern Union kept running. And I don't know if the appears they're going to let it go, but Blake's going to ask for an explanation here because okay, it's 4-0 now. Again, I don't know. I have to ask Blake later to find out what the ruling was there. Like I said, Josh held up his arms. Usually that's the sign that a ball that's impeded, but they're not supposed to reach in and get it. They got to let the umpire get out there to it. And I don't know if I don't know. Either way, it's 4-0. And Lopez doubles, comes around to score. I don't know how you rule that. If it's a home run or a double, but either way, it's 4-0. And Chase Hall at the plate. First pitch is low. 1-0 stays outside. Like they're all about 6'2", 225. Every one of them coming up here. 2-0 pitch. Took a little off. Got it in there for strike one. Two outs. Nobody on. Rolled over the top of that. Foul. Tiger swept Bruton Parker JV here on Saturday. Open their season. This is a season opener for Southern Union. 2-2 pitch. Curveball struck him out, so Reagan strikes out two, but the Bison put up four, and we go to the bottom half of the first here on the ACDM. We'll be back. All right, Jalen Thomas will lead it off for the Tigers. Cooper Criswell on the mound for the Bison. First pitch to JT, rolled over the top. Davis unable to haul it in, and JT is on. Kind of beat it in the ground. Defense will be for the Bison, left to right, Craven, Reed, Histerly. Third to first, Davis, Jordan, Stubbs, Bolden. Behind the plate, Hall, and on the mound, Cooper Criswell. At the plate now, left fielder number 7, Josh Peters. JT with a pretty good lead over there. Out to the edge of the cut. Peters fouls the first pitch back. Oh, wow. Oh, Chris Schwarzer says that's the famous Braves son, so that is Javi's son, the DH, Javi Lopez. Okay. JT able to get in there. Schwarzer, go Tigers. That's a double. Okay. That's what I thought. Mr. Schwarzer, I believe, is an umpire. Fill me in. That's what I scored. It was a double. I just don't know what you count when that hands go up in the air. Swing and a miss on the 1-1 pitch. Got 44 watching. Appreciate everybody. Want to give a shout out? Let us know you're watching. We'll give you a shout out back. Again, 4-0. Nobody out here. JT at first. Reach out an error. Josh Peters at the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. JT drawing another throw. Criswell. Trying to keep him close. Single 9-inning game today. 0-2 pitch. Josh caught looking. Had to bring up the right fielder, number 5, Jake McFarland. JT goes, throw to second. Not in time. Nice throw from Hall. JT just stole that one on the pitcher. Again, he had a big lead, so JT with a stolen base. Branch now in a position to start whittling into this lead. First pitch was a strike. One out. JT at second now. He is mighty worried about JT. Cooper Criswell is. JT did steal third against Bruton Parker, though, the other day, so you got to keep an eye on him. Got a 4-run lead, though. I got thinking that Coach Jabbo probably wanted him to worry about the hitter. The 0-1 pitch. Just outside. Or low. Looks like it might have caught the corner. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. The 1-1. Big sweeping curveball. That thing was wicked. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He broke about 2 feet. The 1-2. Way outside. Two pitch, curveball stays away. Mike able to lay up. Some of the Southern Union guys are down there running radar guns, so they got Criswell at 91. And that curveball's pretty nasty. 3-2 pitch now. About to be made. JT out there jockeying around. I don't know if that's a dead ball and we got to redo it again, or guess we do. It was a balk. It was called before he threw the pitch. He hit Branch with it. But I guess it's a dead ball immediately, so Branch got to take one for the team and get really nothing out of it. But either way, JT now at third. One out. 3-2 pitch. Curveball hammered to right but foul. All right, we'll do it again. 3-2 pitch. Branch swinging a miss. That'll bring up the right fielder, number 5, Jake McFarland. All right, Jake at the plate. 2 outs. JT at third. Fastball up and in. Again, the Southern Union guy saying Criswell throwing 91. A whole host of scouts out here. The 1-0 pitch stays high. Two-0 pitch hammered into the left for a base hit. So Jake McFarland with an RBI single. JT will score easily, and the Tigers are on the board. That'll bring up the DH, number 27, Spencer Nelson. All right, 2 outs. McFarland at first. Again, just an RBI single there. Spencer Nelson at the plate. Took a little off, got it in there for strike 1. Courtesy toss over to first. Jake easily back. The 0-1. Catch the outside corner. Spencer didn't necessarily agree with that. Just outside the 0-2 pitch was. Southern Union guys, some of them heading in. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Jake at first. McFarland singled in a run. Spencer Nelson at the plate. 1-2 pitch. Big curveball. Spencer fouls it to the right side. So we'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. A little sharper throw this time from Criswell, but Jake easily back. The 1-2. Outside, kicks away from Hall. Jake will go to second. Two's across. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Jake now at second on the wild pitch or pass ball. I'm not sure how he would have scored it. Looked like Hall could have had plenty of glove on it. Just crossed him up. 2-2 pitch to Nelson. Big curveball and struck him out. So Criswell strikes out the side. Tigers had a run though here. We'll go to the top half of the second here on the ACDN and we'll be back. Alright, leading off for the Bison. Get my score sheet flipped over. Second baseman, number 7, Hunter Stubbs. Reagan Anderson still on the mound. 1-0-1 pitch is in the dirt. Nobody on, nobody out. 1-1 pitch stays inside. Alright, Tyler Hammer. Now we're rolling. Tanner Hamby, Mark, I'm in class. Appreciate you watching, Hamby. One pitch gets the inside corner. I'm sure we'll see you out here shortly, Hamby. A lot better than it was Friday and Saturday. We left froze to death out here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on, nobody out. Big curveball. Hit the branch. Long throw. To Nally, first out of the inning. That'll bring up the third baseman, number 10, Trey Davis. Davis, a right-handed hitter. One out, nobody out. First pitch popped up this way, but it'll reach the seats. Reagan's throwing a pretty good curveball today, too. The 0-1. Big curveball. Lifted foul towards the first base line, but I think it's going to drift out, and it does. Schwarzer. Working his way towards the first base line with his first baseman, Connor Nally, helping him out. Hollered out that it was going to be out of play, so Nally doesn't run into the fence. Quickly now, no balls, 2 strikes, getting 1 out. The 0-2 to Davis struck him out. Third strikeout for Anderson. And we go back to the top of the lineup. Number 18, center fielder John Michael Reed. Reed walked his first time up. So 2 outs here. This pitch to Reed, right in there for strike 1. The 0-1. Tried to bunt for a base hit and couldn't get it down. Bunted right through it. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 0-2 from Anderson. Curveball stays in the dirt. Nice block there by Chris. Keep that in front in case he was swinging. The 1-2. Lifted high in the left. Josh Peters got a beat on it, though. He'll haul it in for the third out. So a 3 up, 3 down inning for Reagan Anderson. The Tigers seem to have gotten their feet up underneath them here. We go to the bottom half of the second here. 4-1 on the ACDN. We'll be back. All right, catcher Chris Forza will lead it off for the Tigers. All right, Cooper Criswell still on the mound. First pitch to Schwarzer, stays high. Nobody on, nobody out. The 1-0 pitch. Low. 2-0 pitch is hammered into left. Forza will reach on a single, and he steeps his hitting up, hot hitting up. Coach Williams nominated him for NJCA Player of the Week after his weekend against Bruden Parker. Had to bring up center fielder number 17, Jimmy Fackler. Schwartz was barely a lead over there. Couldn't hold up. The 0-1 stays high. Criswell throws over, but Schwartzer not with a big lead again. Had up to 51 watching. Again, we appreciate it. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Fackler had a big hack at that. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. Schwartzer at first. Single to lead off the inning. The 1-2 pitch. Just outside. Two pitch. Big curveball bends in there. And Fackler knew that. 4 strikeout for Criswell. 1 out now. That'll bring up the first baseman, number 21, Connor Nally. Keep waiting for walk-up songs, and some do, some don't. 1 out, runner at first. First pitch to Nally's outside. Ball hammered to the second baseman. They'll get the first one. Oh, and they throw it away. Jordan ain't able to take the throw from Stubbs, and that'll go down as an error. So that'll be bring up the shortstop, number 4, Andrew Compton. So 2 runners on, 1 out. Compton at the plate. First pitch from Criswell stays high. Pitch. Fouled straight back. Compton had a good hack at that. One pitch. Rifled down the first base line, but way foul. One ball, two strikes, one out. Tigers with runners at first and second. Kenny in the booth now. Carter had to go to class. Jamisha has got to go to class, so Kenny going to take over his usual spot. The 1-2 pitch way outside. Kayla Williams, the head softball coach, and Coach Blake Williams' wife's going to take pictures for me. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Woods are at second, Nally at first. Compton waits on the 2-2. Big curveball. Compton's caught looking. 5 strikeouts for Criswell. That'll bring up the leadoff hitter, JT. JT reached out there. So 2 outs. Still runners at first and second. First pitch to JT up and in. JT reached on an error, stole second, went to third on a balk, scored on Jake McFarland's single. The 1-0. Catch the outside corner. Strike one. One ball, one strike, 2 outs. Again, Tigers with 2 runners on. JT lifts it into right. Hesterly, though, there. Hesterly hauls it in for the 3rd out, so the Tigers put a pair on, unable to do anything with it. Because the top half of the 3rd, still 4-1 here on the ACDN. Leading off for the Bison will be Joey Jordan. Jordan reached on an error. His first time up. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody on, nobody out here. Trying to get everybody organized here. 2-1 pitch. Catch the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. 49 watching. 2-2 pitch from Reagan. Curveball lifted in the left. Peters on his horse going away from him. And that is a fantastic catch out in left field. Dove, took that thing basket style. A great play out there. Rolled over, popped it up, picked the ball up immediately, showed it to the umpire. So that'll bring up the right fielder, Jackson Hesterly. Hesterly was hit by a pitch his first time up. Reagan waiting on Josh to get back in place. 1 out, nobody on. Hesterly, first pitch, fouled it straight back. Josh is kind of holding, the left fielder out there is kind of holding his wrist. I don't know if he jammed it. Point some attention to him. Peter says he's okay. All right, the 0-1 pitch from Reagan. Curveball, or I want a curveball. All stayed inside or outside to the left-handed hitting Hesterly. And top half of the third. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays outside. And then you can put up 4 the top half of the first. Tigers answer with 1. So that's second inning a little more calmed down. 2-1 pitch. Stays outside. A 3-1 pitch to Hesterly. Rolled over the top of it and dribble it down the first base line, foul. That'll fill the count up. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Nobody on here. Top half of the third. Single 9-inning game today. 3-2 pitch. Took a little off, fouled it into the softball field. So we'll do it again. Hesterly calls time. So we'll do it again. The 3-2 pitch. Way inside, and Hesterly gets hit again. All right, so that'll bring up the left fielder, number 58, Taylor Craven. Craven struck out his first time up. So Hesterly at first, Craven at the plate. First pitch right in there at the knees, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch stays inside. Again, 1 out. Hesterly at first. The 1-1 pitch to Craven. Took a little off, caught the inside corner. Strike 2. It looks like we're going to take a look at Josh Peters' wrist. They're going to move Fackler left, bring in That's Holt's out there in center now. Again, he'll hit in Josh Peters's. 1-2 runner goes, rolled over the top. Branch gonna have to have one play to first. They got him. Hesterly goes to second. That'll bring up the first baseman, Trevin Bolden. So Jordan Holt now in center. Hesterly now at second again. Trevor Bolden at the plate, reaching a fielder's choice, 4-6. They had a force out, but unable to get the second end of the double play. To get a read on Josh Peters. Big swing and a miss. Aaron Fay's got to go to practice. Aaron, the golf coach. So no balls, 1 strikes, 2 outs. Hesterly at second. Anderson has his sign in the dirt right up underneath Schwarzer, and Hesterly has to stay. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bison have a runner at second. Bolden takes a 1-1 outside. Two 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Esterly at second. Bolden asks for time and gets it. A 2-2 pitch. Catch the outside corner, and Bolden caught looking. So 1, 2, 3, 4 strikeout for Anderson, and we go to the bottom half of the third here on the ACDM. We'll be back. All right, Jordan Holt lead off for the Tigers. This Holt's first action of the year. He had to miss the opening doubleheader due to injury. He's come in for Josh. Josh who sprained his wrist. Cooper Criswell still on the mound, lifted into right center. Hesterly giving chase and hauls it in. Nice running catch out there in right. Jordan put a charge in that. Got to bring up third baseman Mike Branch. All right, Branch, strikeout victim his first time at the plate. Came into the game hitting a cool 625, 5 for 8. A pair of doubles and a pair of RBIs from over the weekend. The 0-1 pitch, hammered into center. Reed going back a little bit, but Reed got a beat on it. He'll haul it in for the second out of the inning. Thought that ball was hit a little harder than it was. Gonna bring up right fielder Jake McFarland. McFarland with an RBI single back in the first. Tigers only run. First pitch to him. Curveball stays inside. Popped up in the infield. Davis, third. Battles the high sky. A 3-up, 3-down inning here for Cooper Criswell. We go to the top half of the fourth. Still 4-1 on the ACDN. All right, leading off for the Southern Unions is DH number 31, Javier Lopez. Lopez doubled his first time up. I was told by Chris Schwartz's dad that is the former Atlanta Braves catcher. That is his son. 0-1 pitch, low. Reagan Anderson still on the mound. 44 watching. Appreciate y'all. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here. Top half of the fourth. The 0-2 to Lopez stays outside. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball stays outside. balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here. Lopez at the plate. Anderson on the mound. 2-2 pitch. Nice block there by Schwartzer. Keep that in line. Lopez able to hold up. And defensively, a little change. Obviously, for Peters having to come out. Fackler now in left. Jordan Holden center. McFarland in right. Other than that, Branch, Compton, Thomas, and Nally is all the same. Schwartzer behind the plate. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hit hard right at Branch. Takes a bad hop. Paul jumped up on him and got him. I guess I'll have to score that an error, but that really was not his fault. Ball the last second hopped up and hit him right in the shoulder. That'll bring up the catcher, number 29, Chase Hall. Hall, a strikeout victim his first time. They did give him a hit, and that's probably the right thing to do. First pitch to Hall is in the dirt. Nobody out here. Lopez at first. Reached down a bad hop single. Connor Nally over to talk to Reagan. Left-hander down in the bullpen for the Tigers. Not in a big hurry, but he is getting loose. The 1-0 pitch just stays low. Throws across. Not in time. Lopez back easily. Pitch. That's low. Reagan kind of stumbled off the mound there. Number 12 was loosening up. Chris Schwartzer. I coached him when he was much younger. T-ball, I believe. Taught him everything he knows. Attaboy, Mr. Schwartzer. 3-0 pitch. Probably taken all the way, I'm guessing, is Hall. And it was, and it was right. Oh, it stayed high? Holy cow. Okay, well. Pirates been tight all day. That'll bring up the second baseman, number 7, Hunter Stubbs. Coach Williams on his way, and he usually comes with a hook. All right, so it is Brandon Brown On for Reagan Anderson. He inherits a runner at first and second. Javier Lopez, single. Chase Hall drew a walk. Left-handed pitcher. This is his first appearance for the Tigers this year. At the plate will be the second baseman, number 7, Hunter Stubbs. Stubbs grounded out to third. His first time up. Tigers looking for a ground ball here. Stubbs squared the bunt, pulled back, and took a ball. Squares again, tries to bunt, fouls it off. So 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out here. 2 runners on, squares again. Pulls back, takes it inside and low. Ladybug flying around by me. That'll run to count 2-1, nobody out. Brandon Brown set, the 2-1 pitch. Gets the bunt down. Brown only had that 1 play, and that's the first. Pulls Nally off the bag. Not sure if he would have had him or not. And that they do scored as a hit. That'll load the bases for number 10, the third baseman, Trey Davis. Davis struck out his first time up. Middle infielders are back. They're looking for a double play. Brown in the windup. First pitch. Bends it in there for strike 1 to Davis. Jabbo wants time. He wants to talk to Davis. Alright, so that's over with. No balls, 1 strike, bases loaded. Davis at the plate, the 0-1 pitch. Block goes all the way to the backstop. 1 run will score. That ball bounces pretty good ways in front, bounced right over Schwarzer's head. All the runners advance 1. Chris got down to block him, but it bounced literally over his head. One pitch, infield back, lifts it into left center. Holt going on his force. That ball's going to be down, and that's out of here. Oh wow! That ball just carried and carried and carried. I thought it was going to get in the gap and get down, but it just kept going, and it went out of here. So a 3-run home for Trey Davis. Still nobody out here. We'll go to the top of the lineup again for John Michael Reed. Reed has walked and flow out to left. Wind is blowing out a little bit, but all right, first pitch to Reed. Stays high. The 1-0 pitch. Fouled straight back. You scored 4 in the first, and now 4 here in the fourth. Still nobody out. Bases are empty. 1-1 pitch in the dirt. Schwarzer with a nice snag of that. 2-1. Sure, the Tigers might have somebody loosening up down there, but I don't see anybody throwing. 2-1 pitch. Swinging a miss on a pitch that was outside from Reed. Right around the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, nobody out here. Top half of the fourth. Single 9-inning game today. 2-2 pitch. Nice curveball there. Able to hold up, and a nice block from Schwartzer there. Three-two pitch. Ground ball into the hole. Compton deep, short, long throw, and not in time. So Reed beats out an infield single. Got to bring up the shortstop, number 5, Joey Jordan. Jordan's reached down in air and flew out to left. Jordan must be a switch hitter, I'm guessing. Pretty sure he batted left-handed against a right-hander. I could be wrong, but I swore he batted left-handed against Reagan Anderson. But I could be wrong. Reed. Decent lead. First pitch to Jordan has popped up this way. It'll make the seats. Lots of activity going on out here. The light poles came in on Sunday and got the poles scattered out all over the place. And they're put the brackets on them. And now they're putting the lights on the brackets. So making some progress. They got him picked off. Nally to second. To Compton. Hits him in the back. The base runner, you're taught to run right at the fielder that it's throwing to, and I guess that's what he did. But that hit Reed right in the back, kicked away, so he is safe at second. The 0-1 pitch to Jordan. Curveball. Stays low. The 1-1. Driven back up the middle. Compton will cut it off. Throws to first. Canales for the first out of the inning. But a good set of base running there by Reed. He advanced to third now with 1 out, and that'll bring up the right fielder, Jackson Hesterly. Hester was hit by a pitch twice. Anderson was pitching. Well, the first pitch to Hesterly. Curveball, didn't mean to. Get a base. Runner will score. JT throws to Nally at first, so 4-3 put out, a ground out, but an RBI for Hesterly. That'll make it 9-1. Bases are cleared again, and that'll bring up the left fielder, number 58, Taylor Craven. First pitch from Brown, right back up the middle, knocked down by Brown, but I don't let her glove it, and Craven will have a base hit. That'll bring up the first baseman, number 24, Trevor Bolden. So Bolden in. Craven at first. 2 outs now. Pitch from Brandon is outside. The 1-0 pitch. Stays high. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Bolden wants to get the signs cleared up with Coach Jabbo, Coach Jordan. 2-0 pitch. Wow, that wasn't a strike. Craven with about a 1.5 foot lead over that first. He's not going anywhere. 3-0 pitch. Bolden draws a walk. Southern Union's hit around. Javier Lopez singled to lead this inning off, and now he's back up again. There's 2 outs. Craven at second, Bolden at first. Brandon Brown set. First pitch to Lopez. Curveball stays high and outside. One 0 pitch. It's low. They throw behind the first base runner. Runner on second. Craven will go to third. Craven with a heads-up base running there. Counts 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Bolden now at first and Craven at third. Two 0 pitch. Foul straight back. Two 1 pitch, hammered into left. Fackler got a beat on it. He'll take the line drive. But 'Alright, Spencer Nelson will lead it off for the Tigers here, bottom half of the 4th inning. Nelson, a strikeout victim, his first time at bat. Cooper Criswell still on the mound. First pitch, hammered down the third base line, just foul. Couple of people throwing down in the Southern Union bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball into the hole. And Nelson has a base hit. That'll bring up the catcher, Chris Schwartzer. Schwartzer singled his first time at the plate. First time at bat, ground ball on the third base line, but it's going to go foul. The 0-2 pitch, just outside. One ball, two strikes, nobody out. Schwartzer at the plate. Chris Wells, curveball, swing and a miss. Schwartzer down swinging. That'll be on center fielder number 17, Jimmy Fackler. Fackler, strikeout victim his first time at bat. Hammered into deep left. Craven going back, Reed going back, and that's gone. Fackler with a two-run homer. That pitch was up in his eyes, and he just got on top of it and drove it right out of here. And again, the wind is blowing out a little bit, but Fackler hit that a ton. Bradley Cleese will pinch hit for Continally. I don't know if he'll come into play first. We'll soon see. It's now 9-3 Tigers. First pitch to Cleese outside. Swing and a miss from Cleese. One ball, two strikes, one out. Cleese strikes out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, number 4, Andrew Compton. Compton, a strikeout victim his first time up. Two outs, nobody on. First pitch to Compton right on the outside corner. Or left-handed. Kenny said it was number 25, but I think it's 26 or 28. 3-2 pitch, fouled off. Yeah. Three balls, two strikes, two outs. Compton at the plate. Criswell. 3-2 pitch, curveball, fights it off. That'll make the Tiger dugout. So we'll do it again. So we'll do the 3-2 again. stays outside, and Compton draws a walk. That'll bring up Jalen Thomas. All right, so after a conference there with Hall, Chris was ready. JT at the plate, Compton at first, 2 outs. First pitch, JT hammered in the left. Tigers hitting the ball a little better this inning. Single from Nelson, long 2-run homer from Fackler. Another single by JT, and that'll bring up Jordan Holt. Holt flew out to deep right center. Nice running catch out there by Hesterly. Last inning. First pitch to hammer down right at the first baseman, Bolden. And he beats Holt to the bag. Well, Jordan hit the ball on the nose, right at Bolden. We go to the top half of the 5th here on the ACDN, and we'll be back. Tigers are probably changing pitchers. All right, new pitcher for the Tigers is right-hander Hunter Norman. This will be his first action of the year, leading off for the Southern Union, the catcher Chase Hall. Hall was struck out and walked. Top half of the 5th here. First pitch from Norm is inside and low. All right, still got 42 watching. 1 ball, no strikes. Right in there for strike 1. Nobody on, nobody out here. Ball hit down the third base line, but foul. So Norman quickly out ahead, 1 ball and 2 strikes. One-two pitch to Hall. Big curveball. Lifted into shallow left. Fackler hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Fackler took a step back, then 2 steps in, then backed up another step and hauled it in. That'll bring up the second baseman, Hunter Stubbs. Stubbs is grounded out and single. pitch from Norman is low. 1-0 pitch. Also in the dirt. 1 out, nobody on here. Andrew College Digital Network. Appreciate all y'all tuning in. Much nicer day today than it was Friday, Saturday. The 2-0 pitch. Laced in the left. Fackel will have to knock it down. Oh, when it gets up underneath him, Stubbs on his way to second, and he'll pull in. Be a single and an error. And Stubbs will be at second. Trey Davis, the batter now. Davis struck out his first time up and hit a 3-run homer back in the 4th. So 1 out. Davis at second. Stubbs at second. I'm sorry, Davis at the plate. Catch the outside corner with strike 1. Cleese is playing first now. The 1-0 pitch. Nice block there by Schwarzer. Keep it in line. Keep it in front. Cleese is playing first. Hunter Norman on the mound. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 1-1 sails inside and high. Show some excitement, Mr. Announcer, Caitlin Hamby. The 2-1 pitch. Stays high. The 3-1. Lifted high into center. Jordan Holt got a bead on it. Coming in, coming in. But a second out of the inning. Stubbs will have to stay at second, and that'll be the top of the lineup again for John Michael Reed. Reed is walked, flied out, and single. First pitch from Norman. Hit right back up the middle. Here comes Stubbs. Throw from Holt is way offline. And Reed will go into second. But an RBI single. Takes second on the throw home. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Joey Jordan. Jordan is reached on there, flied out to the left, and then advanced a runner. But a ground out to short his third time up, last time up. Again, hitting left-handed this time. 2 outs. Reed at second. First pitch to Jordan. Stays high. The 1-0 pitch. Catches the outside corner for strike 1. The 1-1 started to go, but held up, stayed high. 2-1 pitch. All ran away from him, chased it. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Try to get him to chase that same pitch, but Jordan not biting. 3-2 pitch, runner goes. Struck him out. So Hunter Norman strikes out, gives up a run. We go to the bottom half of the 5th inning here on the ACDM. We'll be back. New pitcher for the Hi, Mike Branch will lead it off. Again, new pitcher for the Southern Union, Robbie Lively, right-hander. Branch, 0 for 2. Struck out and flew out to center. Side armor. Speaking of miss there from Branch. Lively drops down pretty low. A 1-1. Another big swing and a miss. Ball kind of dives down and back into the right-handed hitters. Nobody on, nobody out. A 1-2 pitch from Lively. Hammer to the shortstop, Jordan. Long throw, but it's way high. Bolden off the bag. Throw looked high. bring up Jake McFarland. McFarland is singled and popped out. I don't know how we're going to score Branch. I think they gave him a hit. Bolden thought he stayed on the bag, but the umpire called him safe. Jabbo came out. Got the home plate umpire to have a small conference, but that didn't last long, and he confirmed the safe call. So Branch at first. Farland tries to bunt. Well, I'm going to get it down. No balls. One strike. Nobody out. Branch at first. I think we gave him a single, so I'll give him a single. The 0-1 pitch. Rolled over the top. It stays fair. It's trouble, but it's foul. So no balls, 2 strikes now. White with not a very big lead at first. 0-2 to McFarland. Hammered into left. Nice play there by Craven. Thought he hit that one harder than he did, but a line drive, and Craven able to take about 10 steps back and haul it in. Got to bring up DH Spencer Nelson. Nelson has struck out and single. 1 out. Branch at first. Lifted into right. Hesterly got the glove up to shade it. He'll haul it in for second out of the inning. Now to bring up the catcher, Chris Schwarzer. Hi, Schwarzer. Singled and struck out. Branch still at first. Rolled over the top of it again. That down and in run from Lively. Tough to catch up with. Bottom half of the 5th here. Again, a single 9-inning game. Women's basketball will be playing at 5:30 tonight in Jenks. The 0-1 pitch. Nice block there by Hall. That'll run the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Again, Branch at first. Led off the inning with a single, but a couple of pop-ups. Although Jake hit the ball on the button. The 1-1 pitch. Rolled over the top. Coach Williams going to have to make a play, and he promptly boots it. Like the softball team is about to head over and get ready for practice. The 1-2 way inside. Schwarzer hits a duck. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Branch at first. Schwarzer at the plate. Lively is set. 2-2 pitch. Stays low. So Branch will be running. Coach Pritchett out here. Again, talking about them. They'll be playing in a couple hours at the Jenks Gymnasium. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner Branch. He's off and running. Schwarzer pops it into center. Reed going back, going back, going back. A nice over-the-head catch, over-the-shoulder catch, third out. We get the top half of the sixth here on the ACDN. All right, new pitcher again for the Tigers, left-hander Adonis Graham. This is Graham's second appearance of the season. Pitched one third of an inning, no RBI. Jackson Hesterly lead off. First pitch to him was a ball. Second pitch catch the outside corner. Hesterly pulled foul. First base coach thought about reaching out for that, but thought better of it. Graham is a quick worker. You got to be ready. The 1-2 pitch struck him out. Got to bring up the left fielder, Taylor Craven. Craven is struck out, grounded out, and singled. First pitch to Craven is high. Nobody on, one out here. Top half of the sixth. The 1-0 pitch hit off the nub. Carter back. The 1-1 pitch took a little off. Stayed outside. Carter back. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Graham. Sky to the right side. Bradley Cleese got room. And he'll haul it in. Second out of the inning. Got to bring up the first baseman, number 24, Trevor Bolden. Bolden has reached on a fielder's choice, struck out and walked. First pitch to Bolden, hit hard. Branch knocks it down. Strong throw to Cleese, not in time. Bolden has a base hit. That'll bring up the DH, number 31, Javier Lopez. Lopez 2 for 3. Doubled and singled and hit a ball hard to left. Last time up. Two outs. First pitch to Lopez. Skied into right center. Nobody sees it, but Jake's got a beat on it and right, and he makes a nice running catch. JT never saw it. So we'll work around a single here. Go to the bottom half of the sixth inning here on the ACDN, and we'll be back. All right, Jimmy Fackrell will lead it off for the Tigers. Robbie Lively still on the mound for the Southern Union. It looks like there's a new third baseman out there. I don't think that's Davis anymore. Ball's hammered into left center. And Reed will haul it in for the first out. I think a mile high. That'll bring up Bradley Cleese. So Cleese, strikeout victim his first time up. Yeah, somebody is warming up. I can't see who it is. Foul that one off. Had a big hack at it. Looks like the new third baseman for Southern Union is number 44. That looks like Benjamin Sellers. In for Davis. Go one pitch. Ben's in there for strike two. One out, nobody on here. Go to pitch. Lifted into left. Craven hauls that in for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Andrew Compton. Compton has struck out and walked. I'm not sure that's Craven and left. A little too far away for me to see. First pitch to Compton right in there for strike one. Shortstop Jordan looks to be the same. First baseman Bolden is the same. They don't announce defensive changes to me. The 0-1 pitch is low. 2 outs, nobody on here. Bottom half of the 6th inning. Andrew Compton at the plate. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Kenny tells me it's number 20, Killian, warming up for the Tigers. 20 is Dalton Cash, so that can't be him. Maybe number 30. That's Killian Smith. The 1-2 pitch. Little popper right here in the middle of the infield. Bolden giving chase. Unable to haul it in. Almost had it. Good effort there by Bolden. Had to dive for it. That was a convergence of 3 people right there. Catcher Bolden and the pitcher Lively. Well, foul though. We'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on here. One, 2 from Lively. Foul ball to the right side. One, 2 again. Another foul ball. We'll try it again. Andrew Compton at the plate. Bobby Lively set. The 1-2 pitch. Rolled over the top of it. Jordan going to take the high hop over to Bolden. And they got him. 6-3. Put out. We go to the top half of the 7th here on the ACDM. We'll be back. New pitcher for the Tigers is Tyler Goddard, right-hander. Leading off for, supposed to be the catcher, but it looks like number 14. So I can find him on the roster. Is that 14 or 44? Can y'all see? Well, it's lifted into left. Going back is Spackler, and it's gone. I'm gonna look on the roster and see who he is. See a 14 anywhere. They're looking. Oh, 14. There we go. Jacob Garner. Jacob Garner. He is a catcher, so he's obviously pinch hit in the first. We got another pinch hitter, number 4. Be Logan Mosley. Second pitch is high. He may have played second. Oh, 2 is high. 2-0 pitch is high. 3-0 now. Pitch right in there for strike 1. 3-1 pitch from Goddard stays high. I believe this is 44, pinch hitting for Trey Davis. I believe that is Benjamin Sellers. Fortune wants to go talk to him a second, and he's done with that. Here's Benjamin Sellers now at the plate. Big lead. Goddard throws over. Mosley back easily. First pitch to Sellers is high. I believe that is Killian Smith down in the bullpen for the Tigers. The 1-0 pitch, that's high. Short lead for Mosley. The 2-0 pitch, curveball, bends in there for strike 1. 2-1. Fastball stays high. Nobody out here. Jacob Garner led up the inning with a home run. Logan Mosley, another pinch hitter, walked. Third pinch hitter, Benjamin Sellers, now at the plate. 3-1 pitch from Goddard. Big hack, fouled it off. Three balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Three-two pitch from Goddard. Curveball rolled over the top. Compton will take it himself. Throws to first. That will be a 6-3 double play. Pitcher's best friend. So with 2 outs, back to the top of the lineup, John Michael Reed. Reed 2 for 3. Walked flat out to left. Had a single in the 4th and an RBI single in the 5th. Hits now with 2 outs and nobody on. First pitch to Reed right in there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch, curveball in the dirt. Nice block there by Schwarzer. 1-1 pitch, stays high. Softball team just starting practice. 2-1 pitch. Little tweener in the middle. JT going out. He's got a beat on it. He'll pull it in. So after some fireworks to start the inning, Goddard settles down. Let the Bison pick up another run. We go to the bottom half of the seventh here on the ACDN. 11-3 Southern Union. We'll be back. JT will lead it off for the Tigers. New pitcher for Southern Union, left-hander Lucas Maldonado. First pitch right in there for strike one. The 0-1 rolls over the top. Sellers in, charges over to Bolden for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Jordan Holt. Holt came in for Josh Peters back in the third inning. Josh sprained his wrist, making a nice diving catch out in left field. Moved Facko to left, Holt to center. Curveball. Stays inside. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball's outside. Jordan is flat out to right. It's out unassisted for the first baseman. The 2-0 pitch. Catch the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Again, nobody on, 1 out. Bottom half of the seventh here. Single 9-inning game today. 2-1. Stays outside. Softball team again taking some BP right now. They're going down to East Florida State, Northwest Florida State. 3-1 pitch. Holt draws a walk. That'll bring up third baseman Mike Branch. Branch 1 for 3. Struck out flat out to left and reached on a single. Tigers are going to Niceville again, play Northwest Florida State tomorrow in a doubleheader. Then they, after the game, travel to Panama City and play in the Gulf Coast Invitational down there. Play, I think 5 games they got in 2 days. First pitch to Branch on the outside corner for strike one. baseball team is also going down to Florida State, to Panama City. They'll be down there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They have single games. I'm not sure who they're playing. Kenny, look up their schedule and see who the baseball team is playing next this weekend. The 0-1 pitch to Branch. Catches the outside corner. Mike don't like that too much. I know they're in Panama City for sure. 1-2 pitch, ground ball to second. Mosley to Jordan on to first. Not in time. Branch hustling beat it out. Got to bring up Jake McFarland. Jake is single, but an RBI popped up to the third baseman and flew out to center. Branch now at first. First pitch from Maldonado right in there on the outside corner. Yeah, the Tigers play LBW, Lauren Lee B. Wallace on Friday, Chattahoochee Valley on Saturday, and then St. John's River on Sunday, the 0-1 pitch. Ball kicked away from Garner, but not far enough. And again, the Tigers down. The 1-1 pitch just outside. The 2-1 pitch in there for strike two. Jake don't like that too much. The 2-2 pitch inside. Nice block by Garner. That'll run the count full. And Branch will be running. Three-two. Stays outside. McFarland draws a walk. Branch go to second. And that'll bring up Spencer Nelson. Nelson hammers it into center. Reed on his horse. It's over his head. Here comes Branch. McFarland will score easily. Spencer Nelson will pull into a second with a stand-up double and 2 RBI. Chris Schwartzer now at the plate. Schwartzer single struck out and flew out to center. Nelson at second. He'll go to third on the wild pitch. One ball, no strikes on the Schwartzer. Nelson now at third. The 1-0 pitch fouled it off. One ball, one strike, 2 outs. Tigers have put 2 across here in this half. The 1-1 pitch stays outside. Wild pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. 2-1 pitch. Hammered right at Jordan. One hopper. Toss to Bolden for the third out. But the Tigers do pick up 2. We go to the top half of the 8th here in the ACDN. 11-5. Southern Union will be back. Alright, top half of the 8th. New pitcher for the Tigers. Right-hander Brock Bayless. Also a defensive change. Dalton Cash has gone in behind the plate for Chris Schwarzer. Hitting off for the Bison is Joey Jordan. First pitch from Bayless. Must have been inside. Jordan's reached down in air, flew out, grounded out, struck out. Like Bayless, always from the stretch. The 1-0 pitch. Lifted into left. Fackler giving chase, and it's down. Jordan on his way to second. Ball goes by the cutoff man, and Jordan never stops. And here comes Jordan on his way home. Jordan circled the bases right there. The cutoff throw went through Compton. Kicked out into center, and Jordan never stopped. That'll bring up the right fielder, Jackson Hesterly. Hesterly was hit by a pitch twice. 100 RBI ground out and struck out. First pitch to him is outside. 1-0 pitch must have been low. Have you got the scoreboard right? Okay. 2-0 pitch, way outside. McCade is back. He had to do what all. Don't lean too hard on that, McCade. 3-0 pitch. Stays outside. Hesterly draws a walk. think this is Craven. This is number 1. Jake Kaufman. Ground ball into the hole. Compton going to throw to second. He'll get 1. Kaufman reached on a fielder's choice. That'll bring up the first baseman, Trevor Bolden. So 1 out, nobody. I take that back. Sorry about that. Hesterly still at first. There is 1 out. Bolden is reached on a fielder's choice, struck out, walked, and singled. First pitch up and in. So 1 for 3. One old pitch, runner goes. Cash is throw to second, goes into center. Throw is going to come into third. Mike Branch kicks away from him, but Bayless blocks it up. Throw is going to come home. So Kaufman steals second, goes to third. Throwing there, picked up by Bayless, throws home. They tag him out. So now there's 2 outs. I don't have a count yet. At least 1 strike. Says 2 balls and a strike. Fouled straight back. Now it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on here. Bayless on the mound. Two is way behind him. Three-two pitch. Stays high. Bolden draws a walk. We have another pinch hitter here. 39. Looking on the roster. First pitched inside. I don't see a 39. I believe it's 39. It is 39. Let's see who it is on the roster unless I'm looking right at it. I'm sure I am. 2 balls and no strikes. Pitch stays high. Real pitch from Bayless. That's in the dirt. That'll bring up catcher Jason Garner. Garner homered. He's only at bat in this inning. Still trying to find 39 on this roster. Coach Williams on his way to the mound. He's gonna lift Brock, and Killian Smith will come in. We'll take a break with him. Hi, Killian Smith, a new hitter. New pitcher is Killian Smith. And Jacob Garner at the plate. 2 outs. First pitch to Garner. High. And this is Killian's second appearance, I think. He pitched over the weekend. Let's take a look. No, he didn't. With a 1-0. Stays high. Two-0 pitch. That's high. 3-0 now. 2 outs to Garner. Three-zero pitch. That's inside, and Garner draws a walk. And that'll bring up second base for number 4, Logan Mosley, and the bases are loaded now. Mosley drew a walk his first time up. First pitch to Mosley, catch the outside corner, strike one. Got the 0-1 pitch. Lifted to the right side. Cleese doesn't see it. Ends up in the bullpen. Bradley was looking up. The ball was several yards behind him. He never saw it. Someone in the bullpen made the catch. Now, no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and bases loaded. Killian Smith on. The 0-2. Big curveball and strikes him out. So Killian comes in, walks the fella, but strikes out to end the threat. So here we go to the bottom half of the 8th. Cody Bishop to pinch hit for Jimmy Fackler. Lucas Maldonado still on the mound. First pitch to Bishop in there for strike one. Nobody on, nobody out. 0-1 stays outside. The 1-1. Took a little off. Swing and a miss. And bottom half of the 8th. 1-2 in the dirt. Nice block there by Garner. 2-2 pitch from Maldonado. Catch the outside corner. Bishop caught looking. For the first out of the inning. That'll bring up the first baseman, Bradley Cleese. Cleese, I believe, is struck out and flied out to left. One out, nobody on. First pitch to Cleese is outside. The 1-0 pitch. Hammered into the gap. Ball's going out, and then it's gone. Cleese hit that one around the nose. I thought it might hit the wall in the air, but it kept going, and Cleese has a home run. Second home run of the day for the Tigers. Jimmy Fackler had a 2 RBI homer back in the 4th. Cleese was his first. Southern Union's hit 1, 2. Yeah, they hit 2 also. Alright, so that'll bring up shortstop Andrew Compton. Compton has struck out, walked, and grounded out. First pitch to Compton right on the outside corner for strike 1. 0-1 pitch, inside and low. The 1-1, way outside. 2 balls, 1 strike again. 1 out, nobody on here. Cleese just homered to left center, or right center, I'm sorry. 2-1 pitch. Catch the outside corner for strike 2. Two-two pitch. Compton caught looking. Trying to bring up the second baseman, Jalen Thomas. Thomas reached out an air, flat out. Reached out an air, flat out, singled and grounded out. Hammered into the hole. Jordan in deep. Long throw. Not in time. JT has a base hit. His second of the game. Jordan's footing come out from underneath him, and he had to kind of make a best effort he could throw, and not in time. So JT with his second hit of the game. That'll bring up Jordan Holt. Holt 0 for 2. Flew out to right. Ground out JT off and running. Throw to second. Not in time. So JT with another stolen base. First pitch was called a strike. The 0-1 pitch. JT rolled over the top, foul. JT now at second. Oh, 2 to Holt. Curveball couldn't hold up. They'll have to throw him out, and they don't. I think Bolin didn't realize that the ball had bounced up there, and he was late getting to the bag. Take advantage of that here. Mike Branch pull us within 3. Hold on his way to second. They throw. Not in time, and JT will score. First pitch was a ball. Hold now at second. The 1-0 pitch to Mike. Big swing and a miss. The 1-1 pitch. Holt thought he might be going. He stopped halfway. Mike swung and fouled it off. That'll make the count. 1-2 strikes. Again, 2 outs. Holt at second. Tigers have put run on the 2 on the board this inning. Home run from Cleese, and then the double steal scored JT. Holt now at second. The 1-2 pitch. Trying to keep JT or Holt Jordan close out there and spun around. The 1-2. Just got a piece of it and fouled it off. So we'll do it again. 1-2 strikes, 2 outs. Jordan Holt at second. The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Tigers to pick up 2. We go to the top half of the 9th inning here on the ACDN, 12-7. Southern Union will be back. New pitcher for the Tigers, Aquarius Glover. Benjamin Sellers will lead off for the Vice. Oh my gosh. First pitch to Sellers right in there for strike 1. Spider-Man here. McCade Bush. My score sheet blew away from me. 0-1 pitch gets the outside corner. Go-to pitch from Glover. Big curveball, stays high. Just misses with the pitch on the outside corner. Nice curveball there. 2-2. Nobody out here. Top half of the 9th. Sellers at the plate. Sellers sent into a 6-3 double play his last time up. 2-2 pitch. Hold over the top. Branch takes a step back. Long throw to Cleese. The first out of the inning. That'll bring up the leadoff hitter, John Michael Reed. Reed has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is his 6th at bat. Got a walk, flew out to left, pair of singles. Popped out to the second baseman in an RBI. 2 for 4. 1 out, nobody on. Get Jaquarius Glover on the mound. First pitch must have been low. The 1-0 pitch from Glover. Foul down the third base line. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Nobody on here. Top half of the ninth. The 1-1 pitch to Reed stays high. Two 1 pitch to Reed, way outside. 3-1. One pitch, fouled off at the plate. Got a little chunk out of Dalton there. That'll run the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on here. Glover on the mound, Reed at the plate. 3-2 pitch. I don't think Reed liked that, but he's caught looking. That'll bring up the shortstop, Joey Jordan. Jordan's reached down an air, flied out, grounded out, struck out, and then doubled, and ended up coming all the way around to score on an error. First pitch to Jordan, lined to the left. Big turn from Jordan. So Cody Bishop able to get that in cleanly. So second hit for Jordan. And that'll bring up Jackson Hesterly. Hesterly's been hit by a pitch in his first 2 at-bats. Grounded out with an RBI. Struck out, drew a walk. First pitch from Glover's inside. Glover steps off. Now he's got his sign. The 1-0 pitch inside, kicks all the way to the backstop. Jordan on his way to third. And he'll go to third standing up. Southern Union got a couple of guys throwing down on the pen. I'm guessing that was Maldonado's last inning. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. 2-0 pitch. Catches the inside corner for strike 1. 2-1 pitch. Line back up the middle. So Hesterly has an RBI single. That'll bring up number 1, the left fielder, Jake Kaufman. Kaufman grounded into a... reached on a fielder's choices last time. Throw to 6, unable to complete the double play. First pitch to Kaufman's outside. And women's basketball will be kicking off here in about an hour. Taking out South Georgia Tech. 1-0 pitch to Kaufman. Fouled it off. The 1-1 pitch, big curveball stays high. The 2-1 pitch from Glover stays outside. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Hesterly at first, singled in a run. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Umpire says 2-2, but I swear it's full. But that's what he says, so that's what we're going to go with. 2-2 pitch. Hesterly runs. Kaufman caught looking. They pick up another run. We go to the bottom half of the ninth here, 13-7 on the ACDN. We'll be back. All right, Jake McFarland will lead it off for the Tigers. New pitcher for Southern Union is Jonathan McKinney. McKinney pumps the first one in there for strike one. Bottom of the ninth here. 0-1 from McKinney. Hammered down the third base line, but foul. Appreciate all y'all tuned in today. A lot of people watching. A lot of offense here. 13-7. 22 hits between the two teams. Unfortunately, 8 errors. 0-2 pitch. Jake strikes out. Going to bring up the DH, Spencer Nelson. Nelson has struck out singles, flew out to right, and then had a 2 RBI double back in the 7th. Rolled over to center fielder's head. 1 out, nobody on here. The 1-0 pitch to Nelson. Stays low. And Jonathan McKinney on. 2-0 pitch. Skied into left. Kaufman going back. And he got a beat on it right up against the wall. I'm assuming that's Kaufman out there. Nelson hit it deep, but just shy of the wall. That'll bring up Dalton Cash. Cash came on in the 8th. This is his first at bat in the game. First pitch from McKinney, then up for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch in the dirt. The 1-1. Up and in. 2-1. Two-one pitch from McKinney. Sliced down the right field line and foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And we'll be out here next week. Softball on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then baseball on Thursday and Friday. 2-2 pitch. Again, fouled off. That one made the railroad tracks over here behind the field. Time we're out here next, the light should be up. So, 2-2 pitch. Big curveball looped into right. If it stays fair, Bolden with the play. That'll end it. Here on the ACDN, we'll say goodbye. We'll see you next week on the ACDN.